lighter note, I would like to know one of your most memorable performance with Bob Marley and the Wailers. You know, one that sometimes just flash across your mind and you're like,
Yeah, well, you see, the thing about it, is that I have visions of myself and Robert and Peter performing right now. So it's like, although we did perform physically, and those are memories to cherish, I am still having new experiences of my peers in another dimension that we perform live on stage for the people of that dimension, which says to me that the Wailers, the best of the Wailers, are yet to come.
and I would say the performance yesterday was just in like that.
Yes,
I mean, it felt like it
you're
was
getting
the
every
Wailers.
part of, yeah, you're getting every part of the Wailers out of Bunny Wailer. You're getting the Wailers, you're getting Robert, you're getting Peter, you're
I
getting
felt
Bunny
that
Wailer.
last night.
You know what I'm saying? So that is something that I personally cannot avoid. It's something that has made me who I am.
No,
Some
no.
people would say that Bunny Wailer made the Wailers, or Bunny Wailer was, but it's the Wailers who made Bunny Wailer,
Right.
and made Robert Marley, and made Peter Tosh. Because the Wailers is that kind of a mechanism that unification of the three people creates a fourth, and that fourth person is the Wailers. So although we are individuals, the Wailers are responsible for all of what we do as the Wailers and as individuals.
Right. Well, I just want to know for myself, tell me a little bit about when did it all come together and Bunny, Peter, Bob?
Well, in Trenchtown, in about 1962, 61, 62, where we had the recruitment of the Wailers. And the recruitment of the Wailers was one that had many choices, because Trenchtown had so many talents of music, of singing, of dancing, of acting, name it. And music being I would say, the cream of the crop, it was something of a challenge to find those people who would become the Wailers. When the recruitment began, it began with people who never knew much about singing in harmony, but they were so enthused in being involved in the creating this group that would be the Wailers, that they actually started rehearsing and all of this stuff before I got into the picture. When I got into the picture, it was enforced on me because Robbie, although he had done some singles on his own, as Bobby Martell singing Judge Not, One Cup of Coffee, and Do You Used to Love Me, and Terror, he still wanted to have me involved somewhat. So he thought the best way he would have me involved would be to formulate this group. And out of that, he convinced me that that's the way that I should go, because I was heading for school, and more school, and more school. So he automatically won over my decision of going to school, and I decided, having the talent that I passed on to him, that he was now enforcing upon me, why not? So I got into the group, and I made a very great difference, because the brothers didn't know much about harmonizing. And what a group takes is about harmony. And if you are in a group and you can't harmonize, then that group ain't gonna make it, or you're gonna be let out of the group for someone who's gonna be worthy for harmony. So when I opened my mouth in that instance to really direct as to what I was talking about when I say harmony, that's what caught me and got me hooked up with the Wailers, because that harmony was and still is a very essential harmony in the Wailers.
Of course it is. Now, was that the time Beverly Kelsa and
Of course,
Peter
because you
came
see,
in?
the thing about it is that Beverly used to visit a friend in the very yard that we would rehearse. And while we rehearsed, myself, Robbie, Peter, and Junior, as the group was being recruited, she would be upstairs singing the songs that we were rehearsing downstairs until she actually knew them because she did that so often. So at one of the time we just say, I think you should be down here instead of up there. And that's how she came into the group as the fifth member.
And then what happened after that? While
And then we rehearsed with the tutorship of Brother Joe Higgs, who had his own career as Higgs and Wilson, but somehow found time out to tutor the Wailers and give us the harmony techniques of a 5-membership group, because there were not 5-membership groups yet in Jamaica at the time. The Wailers could have been, maybe the Driving Juniors might have been a 4-membership or so, or the people like the Rhythm Aces. You know, there were groups that had 4 members, but not really in a sense that governed the establishment of a 5-membership group, that it would encourage other groups to be of 5 members. So the Wailers was that first challenge of a 5-membership group to take it to the other dimensions, inviting other youths to create groups, and so out of the Wailers came the Heptones, the Gaylords, the Melodians, you know, the Techniques, and all of these groups came out of this germination from the Wailers. So I really know that there was a great plan for this music. Only that we might not have known up until after a while, when we found ourselves now deliberating as far like a summing up of our experiences leading up to when we started to see ourselves as Rastafarians.
Right.
And then with that, it changed our whole mode from this childhood entertainer wanting to get your name in the place and your face in the place and the popularity and all of that fame and that glory. Now we realize that we were responsible people who were designed to educate our people spiritually, morally, mentally, and in every alley that we were qualified to do. And our duty and responsibility became one that we were totally aware of. And by being aware, then we started to focus in a more positive and futuristic manner that you find in our music as the Wailers, as a group and as individuals.
And I mean, you're still doing it today.
And I'm still representing it. And I'm now reforming the Wailers with the son of Marley, Kimani, and the son of Tosh, Andrew, in now this single called Butterfly. I don't know if you've gotten a copy. Yeah, you listen to that.
Beautiful.
That's the new Wailers.
And I love the acoustic with you and
Yes.
Ooh.
Beautiful. So you can see there's still a lot of best of the Wailers yet to come. Although we have so much of the Wailers that we could say that's the best of the Wailers. But can we?
Yes, we can. So, I mean, let our viewers know that you have a new album out.
Yes.
I mean, where can they go if they want a Bunny Wailer
Alrighty.
CD?
The thing about it is that there is a lot of renewal of stuff happening now. The 50 years coming, 2012, forces I into revitalizing my catalog as Bunny Wailer and repackaging it also in a manner that would carry also storylines, you know, as DVDs telling you how these songs were done, why they were done, what affected Bunny Wailer when he was doing it. You know, like tracks like Battering Down Sentence. I was incarcerated in the prison falsely for marijuana, which 18 years later I found out that the case was withdrawn, but yet I was sent to prison. But in the prison, I wrote the track battering down sentence. So out of that evil came forth that good, and more good is going to be coming out of that, just the same.
And you know what? We're going to leave it good, because out of good is good,
Good and more good.
And right now we're feeling good.
Big time,
So,
you know.
And today is a good day. It's
Good
launch
is-
of a good
And it's its
concept.
Imperial Majesty Reincarnation Day, its 119th anniversary, 23rd of July.
How good is that?
What a day,
What a day this is. And look at me here,
you know.
sitting with a legend.
After last night to this morning.
Oh my
Bless.
God, it's such a
Respect
pleasure.
every
You know,
time.
much love,
Every time.
much respect in all your endeavors. I mean, blessed
Yes.
be. You know, I will pray.
And of course, I rely upon your prayer and all of your support.
You are blessed already.
Give thanks.
You're blessed
We
already.
are. We are.
In closing, I just want you to sing
This
a
is a
little
new
piece.
one that has not yet been released.
Oh, nice.
But it's a very serious one that it relates to the continuation of our struggle. It says, unite, children of Garvey. You should never give up the fight. Unite, children of Garvey, cause you know that you've got the right. Unite, children of Garvey, cause you know that you've got no choice. Unite, children of Garvey, your foreparents has paid the price. Big time.
And
Yeah, forever is the word. This is yours truly, Bunny Wailer, foundation and still survivor of the wailing Wailers. Originally, Robert Nesta Marley, Winston Hubert McIntosh, Constantine Walker, Delana Stewart, Beverly Kelso, adopted member Cherry Smith, and yours truly, Bunny Wailer. Letting you know that big time you must stay tuned forever and ever reggae, because reggae, you know, is forever and will never go away. Big time. You hear? Big up.